And now we'd like to welcome the father of the bride. A nice round of applause for David Farber.
Maybe if I go this way. Ah, that's good. Can I turn it this way? Okay. Welcome, everyone. As we look around tonight, Ann and I feel so very, very blessed. We are incredibly grateful for the love and support from our friends and family, especially the people in this room. And for that, we thank each and every one of you for being here tonight to share in our joy. And if I seem a little wobbly right now, it's not drinking, it's Eli covering me this morning in basketball. Well, you've already heard a lot tonight about our Sunshine Girl. In the process of putting together my thoughts about how to best describe Jenna, I came across a draft of her college essay in which Jenna pretty much said it all. In it, a 17-year-old Jenna wrote, "Attitudes are contagious. When someone is happy, positive, and upbeat, people around them will join in. And when someone is sad, negative, and gloomy, others will respond in the same way. Optimism and pessimism have strong ripple effects on the people around us. Fortunately, each one of us gets to choose how we will respond in life and how our responses will affect others. I choose cheerfulness and optimism." Of course, it's not always so easy being the parent of such a happy, cheerful little girl. For example, many of you know the story about how our Jenna describes a bad day. She was in high school, woke up one morning feeling sick, or at least that's how most of us normal humans would describe it. She opened her bedroom door, saw me walking past, and said, "Dad, I'm not feeling amazing today." Now I thought, how's a father supposed to respond to that? Her litmus test for a normal day is feeling amazing? Let's see, maybe I should write a note to her teachers. "Dear teachers, I'm sorry, but Jenna will not be in school today. She woke up and she wasn't feeling amazing. So we let her go back to bed and sleep it off. Hopefully tomorrow when she wakes up, she won't feel just really good, or perhaps even great, but she'll be back to feeling amazing." Jenna, when you were 5 years old, you sat up in bed, in our bed, between your mom and me, put your arms around both of us and exclaimed, "I'm the center of your world." To which your mom responded with almost a look of horror, "Jenna, what about your sister?" Without missing a beat, your reply, "Oh yeah, I'm the center of her world too." Jenna, you have truly been the center of our world, mine, your mom's, and your sister's, for more than 30 years. You brought nothing but cheerfulness, sunshine, laughter, and love into our lives, into the lives of the Thaw Jacobs family, and into the lives of so many people here to celebrate with you tonight. We are so very proud of the beautiful, kind, successful, and yes, optimistic young woman you have become. To borrow a line from our favorite song, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. And now we're being asked to share you with Russell. Like with Jenna, everyone here has already heard a lot about our sports-crazed boy. So I thought it might be helpful if I put my advice about marriage into terms that Russell will truly understand. Russell, I want you to think of marriage as the Super Bowl of life. Instead of 60 minutes, the game lasts 60 years. And for some, it even goes into overtime. Drawing from my 35 years of experience playing the game, I'd like to share with you my 5 top keys to winning the Super Bowl of life. Number 1, never forget who's quarterback. Russell, you have invested an awful lot in your star player, both financially and emotionally. So for God's sakes, let her run the plays. Doing so will put you in a much better position to win, and more importantly, it will greatly improve the chances that you'll be around when the final seconds tick off the clock. Number 2, always protect your quarterback. Russell, for the past 33 years, my number 1, my most important job in life has been to protect your future quarterback and her sister. Today, I'm being asked to share that responsibility with you. As you heard at your engagement dinner, my metaphor for today, for a father giving away his daughter in marriage, is me gently reaching into my chest, carefully removing my heart, and softly placing it in your hands for you to protect for the rest of your life. Promise me, Russell, that no matter what the defense throws at you, you will do everything in your power to block, to protect, and to never, ever let anything happen to your quarterback, my little girl. And while I intend to remain on the bench as a backup, promise me that someday, sometime in the second half of your game, when I'm no longer on the bench, you will always watch over my entire team. Number 3, respect for your teammate. From my perspective, there is no important ingredient in winning the Super Bowl of life than respect for your teammate. Years ago, I saw Lou Holtz, one of the greatest football coaches of all time, talk about marriage and family. And he said, "You will give your children many gifts during their lifetime, but the greatest gift you will ever give them is respect for their mother, for their quarterback." And Russell, I know I'm not asking too much of you because over the last 6 years, I've had the opportunity to get to know you and your family. I knew you grew up in a home where truthfulness, kindness, and most importantly, respectfulness are valued greatly. And I've come to know you over this time as someone who has learned those lessons well. Nancy and Jeffrey, please know that Ann and I are so very grateful for the qualities that you have instilled in this terrific young man. Promise me, Russell, that no matter how the game is going, whether you are winning or losing, whether you are playing well or poorly, you will always be as respectful toward your teammate as you are today. Number 4, practice and hard work. Everything in life that's good takes practice and hard work, and winning the Super Bowl of life is no exception. But the end result is worth all the work along the way. And Russell, this advice is coming from someone who was midway through the 3rd quarter. Like you, I have been blessed with the most incredible quarterback that any player could ever ask for. For more than 35 years, she has made playing the game more wonderful than I could ever have imagined at the opening kickoff. I think that everybody in this room who knows me would agree that I am a far better player today because of my quarterback. And while I already feel like a big winner, I intend to keep working hard all the way to the end of my game. Russell, promise me that you will never stop practicing, never stop working hard, and never give up until that final horn sounds. And finally, number 5, be kind to the guy you're replacing. Russell, playing first string on an all-girls team has been a really nice boost to my ego. For a good 30 years, or until Eli came along, I was the best, smartest, and most handsome male athlete on the team. But now, with the addition of you to the team, instead of being told, I'm the good-looking man, I'm now being told, it's not looking good, man. Jenna, Russell is everything your mom and I had hoped you would find in a life partner. We love you both, and we wish you both a lifetime of good health, love, and happiness. And now, if everyone will please raise their glass. Thank you. I have one final request of Russell with respect to marriage, in terms that he will truly understand. It's the same request that Adrian asked of Rocky from her hospital bed as he was preparing for his rematch with Apollo Creed. She pulled him in close and she whispered softly, "There is one thing I want you to do for me. Win." Win!
And now a nice round of applause as we welcome up the father of the groom. Make some noise for Jeffrey Thaw.